come up with a better intro than "Hey YouTube" or "Hey, it's your girl Armonee." That just, it sounds so scripted, and I don't like the way that sounds. So if you guys have any ideas on how I can better introduce my videos, please comment down below. Inbox me, DM me, I don't care. I just need some ideas, because that old "Hey, it's your girl Armonee," I don't like that. But it's the first thing that wants to come out of my mouth when I start my video. I don't know why. But anyways, we will get into the video. This is a story time of when I got catfished. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember the whole Kik era. Kik made it really easy to connect with people, not only in the same city as you, but all across the world. It was instant messages, just back and forth. I made a Kik when I was about 14, 15 years old. That's when it was really like big to be on Kik or whatever. I remember making a Kik, not really knowing much about it, but just knowing that all my friends had one. So hey, I wanted a Kik too. So I made a Kik, and instantly Kik would connect you with so many people that they think you know, they think you might know, they think you might like whatever. Anybody could message you, and like I said, it's just instant messaging back and forth. I got a message from a guy who, let's give him a name. Let's call him Joe. Why? I don't know. But we're gonna call him Joe. So I got a message from a guy. He was pretty nice looking, honestly. A little on the hood side, but you know, nothing we can't work around. I remember him messaging me and saying like, "Hey, what's up? Like, are you single?" And even at 14, I've always been a hopeless romantic. So like, you know, the thought of getting swept off my feet sounded good, even at that age. So I remember being like, "Yeah, I'm single, blah, blah, blah." And honestly, he had a really good conversation. Honestly, like, it's easy to get bored on Kik because there's so much to focus on that you can message so many people. So he really kept my attention in these conversations, you know, like asking me how my day was at school. Like, he wanted to know all about me, as far as like what my favorite color was, and we would play 21 questions. You know, that was really big back in the day. And he just was really interested in me, and he was very consistent. Now listen, guys, that is the key. If you are trying to pick up a girl, I'm telling you, that's what women want. They want consistency, okay? So take it from this catfish story. You need to be consistent. So yeah, I remember us talking. We talked for about a month, honestly, just on Kik, every day. Kik, just kicking back and forth, whatever. I remember eventually I wanted to FaceTime him, because I had gotten my first iPhone. I had the iPhone 4. I wanted to FaceTime him, and I would say like, you know, let's get off Kik and let's call each other. Like, let's call each other, whatever. So he ended up giving me his phone number, but he told me that he did not have an iPhone because his little brother had broken it. So when I would call, you know, we would talk on the phone. We had a really good conversation over the phone too, but he just sounded a bit older than his pictures. You only get one picture on Kik, and it's your profile picture. So that's just all I had been feeding off of for a month. He looked my age. He looked 14, 15. He looked my age. We were on the phone. He sounded older. Like, I don't know many 14-year-olds with that much bass in their voice, but he sounded a bit older. With us have been talking for a month at 14, that's pretty serious. So I remember us being on the phone, and he was like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." Even though I've never seen your face. Like, come on now. Why would you agree to be in a relationship with somebody that you have only been texting, not even talking to, texting for a month, and then on top of that, you don't even have a face to put with his voice? You're looking at a profile picture off Kik, just one picture, just one. Instagram was a big thing too. I mean, it still is, but when I was 14, it had just kind of started picking up. So I remember being on Instagram one day, and by this time, for some reason, he was not talking to me like he usually was. Like the conversation had kind of died down a little bit. I remember him like always having an excuse for why we couldn't get on the phone anymore. He even told me he no longer had a phone, that he would have to use his grandma's iPad to kick me back and forth. And I'm like, well, if you're on an iPad, well, can you just FaceTime me? No, her camera doesn't work. Like, there was just always an excuse. But me being young and naive, I really never thought anything of it. I remember being on Instagram and scrolling, and I seen a picture of him. And it caught my attention really fast because I'm just used to, I knew what he looked like, but only from this one picture. So just seeing another picture of him kind of like, you know, I'm like, hold on, because I didn't even know that I was following him on Instagram. So I'm going through his pictures, and I'm like, this is him. I didn't even know we followed each other on Instagram. Us talking this long, why didn't he mention that we followed each other on Instagram? So I remember commenting on his picture because he had just uploaded a picture. I remember commenting on it and saying, wow, you can upload pictures, but you can't call me back, or you can't return my phone calls. And he commented back and was like, do I know you? Excuse me? Yeah. He asked, do I know you? That's what he commented back. So I remember messaging him on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I'm your girlfriend. We've been talking for a month. And I screenshotted kick messages to him. And he writes me back and he's like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's not me. Somebody must be using my pictures to talk to you. So I had been catfished. That was the realization. I don't even know if it was called catfishing back then, but that's what had happened. And I had went back to try to confront this mystery man on Kick, but by that time, I was blocked. The number that we were talking on the phone with was disconnected. So I don't know if he went and found a new identity or what, but but this story does have a nice little twist to it. So the real Joe ends up explaining like, I'm sorry, that wasn't me. You must, you know, somebody was using my pictures to talk to you. And I remember being embarrassed, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I've been commenting on your pictures, you know, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm, you know, about to depart messages because, I mean, we said what we had to say. And I remember him writing back like, but you're very pretty, and I would like to get to know you if you would like to get to know the real me. Oh, okay. Music to my little 14-year-old ears. Yeah. So I remember us exchanging actual phone numbers, and the first thing he did, guys, is FaceTime me. It's the first thing he did. Because I had trust issues after that. I needed to know it was him. I didn't even tell him to FaceTime me, but him just FaceTiming me, that was so satisfying. To see the face move with the words and it be actually who is, you know what I mean? Yeah. We talked for maybe 2 weeks. Then I remember him popping up on Instagram with a girlfriend. So that was nothing serious. But yes, that was the time that I, Armonee Michelle, got catfished, ladies and gentlemen. This day and age, I don't think people are successful with catfishing anymore. I just feel like we've gotten too smart with this technology stuff. So, I mean, if you're still going outside like that, I don't know what to tell you. But these days, catfishing is pretty obvious when somebody's doing it. So, I mean, I just feel like, you know, if somebody's refusing to FaceTime you, get on the phone, meet up in person, all of the above, it might be some fishy going on. So, if you think you're getting catfished, my advice to you, tell them to send you a picture with a spoon on their nose. That's how we gonna solve that one. And if they don't, because everybody got a spoon in their house. And if they deny it, it's a catfish. But thank you for listening to my story. And you know, I have a lot to talk about. I really do. This is really nothing. I had to start y'all off slow. I had to start y'all off with baby steps. I can't just throw y'all into my life and tell y'all the big things. You know what I mean? We'll get there. We're baby stepping. So if you listened to this story and if you want to hear more, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your aunties and your sisters and your uncles and your brothers to come like, comment, and subscribe too, because we are a family and we are building around here. Yes, we are building. But I'm gonna keep uploading as much as I can. So thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys soon.
Through the night.